Use the table ask feature to help find limits, discover asymptotes of rational functions. We'll begin by analyzing and discussing what is occurring at the vertical asymptote of this rational function, that is at x equals 1. Look what happens as x approaches 1 from the positive side or from the right. We will use the table ask feature, so 1.1, 1.01, and so on. And I typed a few more in, and you can see I'm running out of width here, but I can still get the number by sitting on top of it. So my conclusion, as x approaches 1 from the positive side, y is increasing without bound. Next, we'll look at what happens as x approaches 1 from the negative side, starting with 0.9, and then 0.99, and so on. Here I got to 0.99999, and you can see what's happening here. And the conclusion is, as x approaches 1 from the negative side, y is decreasing without bound. Next, we'll analyze and discuss what is occurring at the horizontal asymptote. That is, we're going to look at what happens as x increases without bound. Here I've typed in 10, 100, and so on. And I did the powers of 10 up through 10 to the 9th. And the conclusion is y is approaching 2, but always a little bit bigger. Now we'll look at what happens as x decreases without bound, and I started that right here. And as you can see, the conclusion is x decreases without bound, y gets very, very close to 2, but a little bit smaller than 2. And here's a page that summarizes all that. You may want to pause as needed. For a student activity to accompany this video, go to this website.